everyone, and welcome to the 233rd episode of the Poorly Planned Podcast. My name is Benedict. You may know me better as BHL Hudson. Here we talk about movies, TV shows, a bunch of nonsense. With me, as always, is my friend, co-host, and... I was a little distracted.
Putting on the timer for when the shit can be over. It's my friend, and
I normally have a couple seconds there to think of something to designate you. My friend, co-host, and gentleman viewer buddy from back in the day, Guy Ritchie theme. We're talking Guy Ritchie. Frederick.
Beautiful tie-in.
Thank you. Really
very,
smooth.
very smooth and nonchalant and everything.
How I always am.
What the fuck is this happening?
Fucking, I guess we saw a movie one time. Just keep talking.
Do your thing. Fill up us for a while.
Just like gambling online.
Putting it all on black.
Frederick.
Yes, sir.
Frederick. Freddie. Felt weird to call you Frederick.
Don't ever call me Frederick.
Horrible.
It's the same, like I don't remember the last time I've called you by your actual full name.
I haven't heard you say Benedict in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Benedict.
No. God. It's like you just saw me naked or something. It was really good.
It was really nice.
No, I was actually... When does this start? Sorry. We're here today to talk about Guy Ritchie movies.
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie makes movies. He has a new one coming out this weekend, I think. Depending on if I've timed this correctly. It's called In the Gray, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Henry Cavill. This is not an ad read, by the way. I don't know if it's good. It might be dog shit.
It might be terrible, but...
It looks kind of fun.
It's a movie that we're both very excited to see because it seems like a classic Guy Ritchie movie, and we are Guy Ritchie movie enjoyers.
Yeah, well, we can. I guess we can talk a little bit about our love for Guy Ritchie cinema. Before we get into it, we will be talking about every Guy Ritchie movie. There are time codes down below if you want to skip around, and then at the end we're gonna rank them.
Oh my god, our ranking!
It's gonna be so good. I don't know what this emotion is. Weird energy. This pod. Yeah. I'm not liking this at all. Before we get into it,
it's very nervous and sexual.
Most of our pods are. Before we get into it, I did just want to real quick throw in a cheeky anecdote here.
Ooh, hit me with it.
Completely unrelated to Guy Ritchie, whatever.
Okay.
But just kind of I think it's fun on the show to sometimes tell a washed BHL anecdote, which this is.
Okay, I was going to say, but sometimes a goated BHL
No,
anecdote.
this is a washed one,
okay,
but
please.
it bigs up another person.
Okay.
Basically, our good friend Lele, friend of the show as well. He's been on the show. One of the coolest guys. As of late, bro's been getting me some fucking insane gifts.
Oh.
He got me this authentic Japanese poster for this movie, The Human Condition.
Ooh,
it's
very
from
nice.
the 60s. He just showed up with this randomly, and I was like,
That's so dope.
This is the coolest thing I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
And then the last time I saw him, he got me this book through there's a whole story behind it. This book of Andrei Tarkovsky movie posters from around the world. And it's an art book basically with, Andrei Tarkovsky is one of the greatest directors, I would say probably the greatest director. The fact that A, he remembered I liked Tarkovsky, and B, he was able to find
such an awesome gift.
This, low-key one of the coolest things I've ever gotten. It's so fucking cool, all the different artwork and this kind of stuff, and it's related to these movies that I love. I was like, bro, this is genuinely fucking insane. So first of all, shout out to Lele for that, but then
Goat gift.
The washed aspect of it.
Yes. What did you do?
For Christmas, when he gave me the poster, I was like, okay, of course I'm gonna get Lele a Christmas present. I feel like I used to be kind of good at presents.
I would say you are very good at presents.
But also, as of late, money has, maybe been a little tighter than it used to be. But I feel like my gifts have gotten a little washed. But this was inexcusably washed because he gives me this poster, this awesome movie I love from Japan from the 60s. And I give him...
And I gave him a crisp high five.
I gave him a big old pat on the back. But I gave him... I thought this was an okay gift. I gave him the Chainsaw Man manga because we saw the Chainsaw Man movie. And, we sort of have a thing with the Chainsaw Man thing. I was like, okay, this would be a nice thing. And he's like, oh, thank you. He's so polite. And I said, thank you so much. And he's smiling and looking through it. And he kind of just he's looking at me. He's like, is it in German? And I was like, what? That's not in German. What are you talking about? It's not in German. And then I just take it. It's in German. So
you buy it in Germany?
It off of German Amazon. Which I don't know why I assumed it would be either in Japanese or English and not German.
Oh yeah, the Chainsaw Man.
I was like, what are you talking about? Of course it isn't German. Then I looked at it, I was like,
that's German.
And he's given me genuinely the coolest gifts I've ever got. The most authentic from the fucking 60s gifts.
You got him
German chase. Already kind of a whatever gift, but it's in German. And I was like, I am so sorry.
He did German in school, though, didn't he?
No, he did. That's a good memory, yeah. I pointed this out. No. Aren't you grateful, little brother?
That was on purpose.
Yeah. And of course, knowing Lele, of course, he was still incredibly grateful and gracious and everything. But I'm sorry.
I bet he went home and was like,
fuck, burned that shit. I promise, Lele, there will be a better gift coming at some point.
God. A German chainsaw.
It'll be in fucking Swahili this time. But I can just get him all the different languages
all
of
Polish.
Yeah. But anyway, shout out Lele. That was just a little washed anecdote. Guy Ritchie. Or as he was once referred to on this pod back when you were more comedically talented.
Dude Porry.
From the James
God,
Pistol
whatever
days.
happened to me?
Yeah, I don't know.
From James Pistol.
You went to college and you got woke. You don't do it like you used to.
I ate up that liberal agenda.
No more Dude Porry. But yeah, Guy Ritchie, we have a generally, I would say, mostly unironically positive.
Yeah.
And sometimes ironically positive.
Exactly.
And sometimes unironically negative relationship.
Yeah.
Because we enjoy a bunch of his movies, as we'll talk about. And then we've just, through circumstance, we've just seen a lot of his movies together.
So many.
Honestly, post 2015, most of them I feel like
most Guy Ritchie movies have been watched together. Yeah.
Actually, I'm looking at this list, not at all. But there have been a number. More than like other directors.
He also makes a lot of movies.
He does. As we'll talk about, he pumps them out, and that's sometimes impressive and sometimes bad.
And sometimes you can very much tell when one is just pumped out.
I think we can have we should have like a scale of like a 1 to 10 slop meter.
The Guy Ritchie slop meter. How much did he pump it?
How many teeth did he use this time? Sorry, that's a very
The Gentleman, all gums.
Yeah, that's the two ends, full teeth, all gums. Sorry.
Okay, I like the scale.
Yeah, and I also think he's had an interesting career trajectory. I love also sometimes when I'm like recording a BHL2 video because I do it try to do it unedited. I'll like stumble over a word and I'll just go like, fuck, I'm sorry. Forget I just did that.
Excuse me.
But I thought we'd talk about every Guy Ritchie film, even the ones we haven't seen, rank them. And in honor of In the Grey starring Jake Gyllenhaal, it'll be epic.
It'll be super epic. And Cavill.
And Cavill, of course. And
Cavill.
And I think Isaac Gonzalez as well.
True. A cool trio. Fantasy threesome.
Would be a foursome, I guess, if you were there as well. Or are you in a cuck chair in this situation?
I'm obviously in a cuck chair.
Sorry, I don't know why I assumed otherwise.
What?
Your default
Insane.
setting.
I'm going to be Oppenheimering in the corner. Are we going chronological order here?
We are going chronological.
Very nice.
So we start with a film that I think you would like.
Okay.
Although you have not seen, I'm pretty sure. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
I have heard of this, and it is something I do think I would enjoy.
I think, honestly, we can lump this together with Snatch because they are, I'm not going to say the same movie, but they're definitely the same energy. They're kind of, I do feel like Snatch, I mean, he has a style, but Snatch is like almost a spiritual sequel to Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Because, Lock, Stock is basically, I would say, like a slightly less funny Snatch.
Okay.
Like, it's the same kind of vibe if you've seen any Guy Ritchie movies, it's British gangsters, especially early Guy Ritchie, sort of guys in the pub and
just dudes being dudes.
Dudes being dudes, lads being lads. And in Lock, Stock, it's like various different plot lines. Okay. Someone's looking for a shotgun or something. They come together. And it's a good bit of fun. I just feel like Snatch is like the refined version of that.
Where an upgrade.
Yeah, he sort of found his footing more. But it's still a very fun movie. I think you would like it.
Okay. I'll definitely be, I think I'm just a big Guy Ritchie enjoyer. I enjoy his type of filmmaking, so I want to watch most of these if I haven't seen them.
I do think in terms of like U-coded directors, I think Guy Ritchie is pretty
he's
high up there.
Yeah, I would agree.
Him and Roman Polanski. I don't know.
And Trotsky. I don't know.
Trotsky.
Tarkovsky.
My favorite director.
Trotsky.
My favorite director, Joseph Stalin.
I think I'm a big fan of Mussolini's work. So don't take that out of context.
But we can talk more about Snatch though, because you have seen that. Super nutty movie.
Super nutty.
Super delightful. We have, dare I say, in a career of nuttiness, is this Brad Pitt's nuttiest performance?
Ooh. I don't know. It's definitely up there.
What beats this in nutty? I mean, Aldo Rain is pretty nutty.
Aldo Rain's very nutty. I feel like Bullet Train, like Ladybug guy is pretty nutty as well.
Yeah, but you don't love him as the traveler boxer.
I love him as the traveler boxer. It's
pretty good. Oh. They can't understand him.
Exactly.
He's talking about dags.
That's my dag. Yeah, and he's kind of a badass as well.
He gets the one punch powers or whatever.
The one punch man. Exactly. And Statham's in it.
Statham is great. An early Statham is kind of almost like
still slight hair on the head.
Visible hairline Statham.
Exactly.
Kind of frightening.
Honestly, terrifying.
Yeah, come on, dude. Get rid of it.
Pack that shit away.
Pack it up, little bro.
Yeah, there's a weirdly kind of like huge cast in this of like very famous. There's Brad Pitt, obviously, but then there's a lot of different famous British actors that I quite enjoy. There's also the guy who won an Emmy for Adolescence.
Yeah, Stephen Graham. No, Stephen Graham is kind of like Stephen Graham. I don't know if this is offensive to say. It feels like he came out of a Guy Ritchie movie. Like
it feels like he came out of Guy Ritchie.
It feels like he didn't
climbed out his anus.
Pre Guy Ritchie. But yeah, it's got Vinnie Jones, Benicio del Toro. Yeah, this is like a stacked, a very stacked cast. And I do love that they got, Brad Pitt was very big at this time.
Because this is obviously the second one. This is quite early. Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
And this has a pretty low budget, would you?
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah. And so the fact that they got Brad.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about sort of his flop era after this, which is very interesting to think about. But I feel like Guy Ritchie's style can get annoying at times. And I feel like Snatch is where it is not annoying. Yeah. Like it's all this fast cutting and the dialogue and the sharp witty stuff. But it's like it's very fun, high energy. It's a banger. I really think it is a banger.
It's also he's got a very unique style, but I think this is where like his style is the most unique. Like it feels like a very, very different movie to anything I've really seen before.
Sure.
The way that it's edited and like just the general way it's done.
Well, he kind of like established a new, like I feel like a lot of people try to make you can describe movies as Guy Ritchie-esque now, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Snatch,
I would say
great. That's a banger. I'd say
that's all gums.
Yeah, all gums. I would say Lock, Stock, I'd give 3.5 stars. Snatch, I'd go 4.
Ooh.
That's where I'm at. But then, sad times for Mr. Ritchie.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at his, filmography. I was like, we've seen like a lot of these. We can do an episode.
Yeah.
But he has a little era here where
is it?
Shit was not going well.
Okay.
Shit was not sweet for Mr. Ritchie.
Hit me with him.
Because he's coming off of Snatch, which is like a big, beloved movie success.
Big success.
He makes the movie Swept Away, which is famously one of the worst films of all time, apparently.
Oh, goodness.
It is.
Swept Away. Is that a Castaway wannabe?
It's apparently I glimpsed at the plot summary. Madonna, who he was married to at the time, I believe.
Guy Ritchie was married to Madonna?
Or they were dating, but they were together.
Okay.
Which is part of the sort of the criticism of it, that like you cast your girlfriend and she's like really bad in this movie or whatever.
Okay.
But she's on like there's like her and this lowly ship guy. She's like a big famous rich person, and then they end up on an island.
Yeah.
And then, sort of the dynamics are switched, I guess. Sounds a bit like that Sam Raimi movie Send Help that came out recently. A little bit Blue Lagoon-esque maybe. But yeah, they're stranded on an island. Apparently, the acting is terrible. The characters are terrible. It's got like 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like considered one of the worst
movies of all time.
And apparently Madonna's got awful in it. Is
can't
Madonna an actress?
She's done some acting, I guess, but can't imagine it's very good. So, I mean, evidently it isn't.
Yeah, no, and it did terribly at the box office.
Damn.
So this has got to be like a real wake-up call, smack in the face.
Post-Snatch realism.
Yeah.
God damn.
The post-Snatch clarity. When you wake up and you've cast Madonna in your movie.
That is post-Snatch clarity.
But also, man, Guy Ritchie dating Madonna or maybe married to Madonna?
That's crazy as well.
That's wild.
That's such a weird...
How'd he fluke that?
Yeah, Madonna, how'd you fluke that?
How'd you get with the lock, stock, goat?
How'd you get with Mr. Snatch?
Mr. Snatch. God. But anyway, yeah, so that was a big stinker. Then we followed up with, of course, your favorite movie, the classic movie Revolver. Which is...
Dude loves his guns and movie titles.
Well, I guess it returns a bit to his roots. It's a gangster Statham movie. It's like a Guy Ritchie kind of thing.
Gangster Statham. Its own Oscars category.
Best gangster Statham. So this is sort of like, more Snatch-esque.
Okay.
But it was apparently, from reviews I looked at, too complicated and it like tries to be like deep and philosophical. The movie Revolver.
A Statham gangster movie should never be deep and philosophical.
No, it was poorly received, had bad box office. There is, however, apparently, I mean, I put cameo here. I don't know if he has like a cameo or the supporting role, but Mark Strong makes an appearance.
The double bald man.
Double bald, yeah.
Double bald.
Could smack him around like bongo drums or something. Sure, they'd
Mark
appreciate
Strong
that.
and Statham.
Yeah.
Damn.
So look, it sounds. I mean, Statham
Sounds
gangster.
like
Mark Strong.
this sounds like a decent thing on paper. What are the reviews here?
It did not do well.
Oh, okay.
And then it followed up. But you know what? We're sort of getting. I feel like Ritchie was digging himself out of a hole here a bit because he had like Snatch and then like Swept Away.
Yeah. Then he
this
really
was, like, a little
plummeted.
bit better, I think.
So he's like kind of climbing the ladder.
And then he made a movie RocknRolla, which I actually kind of want to watch.
Okay.
Which was like. It did better, I think, critically and commercially than the previous two, but still not like great. But it was like, you know, it's getting there a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, this cast.
Oh,
hear me out here.
Lay
The
it on
cast
me.
that includes. Who even is this?
You sold this very well. Now hear me out. The cast is phenomenal. Who the fuck is this main lead?
Because I have his name, but I was like, whose last name? I put it down because I know him, but oh, okay, it's Gerard Butler. So I just said Butler here, and I was like, well, it's not Austin Butler. Who else is Butler?
Fuck's this bozo?
That's the best cast.
Huh?
Gerard Butler,
okay.
Jerry B,
Big JB,
Mark Strong,
okay.
Tandy Newton, or is it Thandy Newton?
I don't know.
The what? Tandy Newton.
Wait,
Miss Newton.
Who is that?
She's from Pirates. She's the woman who gets big.
Ah, okay. She's Tia Dalma.
Yes, woman who gets big.
Woman who
Idris
gets big.
Elba, Tom Hardy, and a surprise appearance maybe from Ludacris. As every cinematic achievement has.
Why did you say that like say that like it's like some amazing
Featuring
some amazing
Ludacris.
contractual thing? And by the way, Ludacris.
You're not
is
gonna
there.
believe this. We have secured Ludacris to the roof of a car. That's his role in the film.
It's like you've seen all of Ted Lasso, right?
I've seen none of Ted Lasso.
You see? Oh,
Does
never mind.
Ludacris and Ted Lasso?
No, that won't say
Does he play Mr. Lasso?
They fired Jason Sudeikis after first
Ludacris
episode.
hitting that dance move or whatever. But yeah, I recently actually watched the movie Crash, which has Ludacris in it, and he's fucking abysmal. But
Yeah, Ludacris. Okay, who's a better actor or actor slash
Ludacris
actress?
or Daniel Day-Lewis?
They're synonymous. Madonna or Ludacris, both musicians.
I'm sure Ludacris is better than Madonna. Having never seen it, I would put money on that. Because you know what, Ludacris.
You would put money on Ludacris.
I would not at all. Ludacris in the Fast and Furious movies, compared to Tyrese Gibson, professional actor, he's probably better.
That's
Professional actor's a big term.
comparing anyone to Tyrese Gibson, they're gonna look like an Oscar-worthy Daniel Day-Lewis actor.
But yeah, but this was another sort of crime, like intersecting stories type Ritchie movie. So you know he's getting his groove back a bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm a little surprised he got this off of like this string of movies, but then he bounces sort of back into the mainstream with Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, a movie that I very much enjoy.
This is extreme Freddy core, I would say.
This is, I think, is very me-core. Also, this is also very Guy Ritchie style. Again, I haven't seen the previous two. I assume very similar styles as well, but like this feels like core Guy Ritchie movie.
And it's him, I feel like he's done his British gangster movies a bunch. It's him like applying that to a different kind of story.
Yeah,
Which I think,
and a classic story.
yeah, at other times it has mixed results. But I think here it's kind of fun. Because I'll be honest, in terms of Sherlock Holmes, I don't really give a shit.
In terms of this Sherlock Holmes or in general?
No, in terms of in general, like, because if people were like, no, boo, it's a bastardization of, you know, my epic, my Pookie Sherlock or whatever, he's supposed to be more serious. I'm very okay with him just being
Robert Downey,
doing a
just
big adventure.
I think it's maybe with the exception of Elementary.
Right, I forget you're a Sherlock fucking nut hugger.
With the exception of Elementary, this is definitely my favorite Sherlock Holmes portrayal.
More than the
Far
Batch?
more than Batch. I think the Batch, so overrated.
Oh,
So overrated as Sherlock Holmes.
Dang, well-
Jeez, just annoying.
what Sherlock adaptations are there? There's
Maybe it's just the three.
it might be these three. I mean, I'm sure there's some
There's Sherlock Gnomes. I don't think Johnny's great.
That's true. Is Johnny in that?
Johnny's in it. I don't know if he's...
Sherlock Gnomes.
Maybe he's Sherlock Gnomes.
Would you say Sherlock Gnomes is superior to Cumberbatch Holmes?
Yes. No, I wouldn't say. I haven't seen Sherlock Gnomes.
But it's almost
certainly better than all of them.
What's your beef with Cumberbatch?
I just don't like him in that role. And I think like the act, like it's not just the acting, but it's a very like pretentious role. And just like you don't like Sherlock in that show. Like at least I don't. Like I think he is so annoying and it just doesn't work. Like he's not charming at all. And I know that's his whole thing. Like I'm not a people person. But I'm like, you just suck, dude.
Fuck off, bro.
Jesus, Sherlock.
Him like opening up to Watson. I don't really talk too many. Shut the fuck up,
dude.
bro.
What are you? Fucking go solve a crime.
Yeah, you're fit as ass, by the way.
Your ass is fit, by the way.
I mean, to be fair, is Sherlock Holmes even, the Downey version? Is he not meant to be a little bit unlikable? Is Watson not there to be like the human foil guy?
He's supposed to be the human foil guy, but at the same time, he's meant to be, I don't think he's meant to be unlikable. I think he's meant to be more kind of like eccentric and slightly incompatible with normal humans. Okay. I don't want him to be unlikable because then what's the point?
That's a good point. Okay, no, fair. And to be fair, I do think, it's not a guilty pleasure, but I do just like, it's like a movie where it's just two like charismatic actors being witty together.
Exactly.
It's a good time.
It's a great time.
And they're, speaking of Marcus Strong.
Marcus Strong.
Bro's in this. He's the villain.
He's the villain in this.
I have to say, I like and I guess that I'm very unfamiliar with like Sherlock media in general, but like I guess the Sherlock vibe is like he's solving a mystery and there's like maybe a slightly supernatural element to it. Like it's sort of like a haunted house and then maybe it's revealed it wasn't haunted and whatever.
Slight Scooby-Doo gang vibe.
A little bit like Wake Up Dead Man kind of thing. Yeah. And I like in this that, there's some Mark Strong is like...
Because Mark Strong like kind of rises from the dead or something?
He's magical, but then it's revealed that he's not or something.
Like it's not all Sherlock Holmes media and stuff, especially like elementary. Like there's definitely some deaths that are like, how the fuck did that happen? But it's like the general mystery behind that, whether that's got some supernatural elements to it or not, I love it.
Yeah. I will also say Sherlock Holmes, this movie, him and Jude Law, I realize this is like sort of overdone where like people do this with every movie. And I feel like it's these are two gay men together. It's like they have
these two love each other.
They absolutely do.
They very much do. It's a whole thing. I don't remember if it's the first or the second one where it's like Sherlock gets so jealous that Jude's getting married.
I think it's the first one, but like these are like it's not even like sort of a like shipping or like they are a couple 100%. I'm sorry. There's no way to watch this movie and not interpret it that way. And it's beautiful. I mean,
it's a beautiful love story.
They open it one more, maybe.
Exactly.
But I do really like his dynamic, love or otherwise, with Jude Law. I think he's a lot of fun. Jude Law's great casting, and we talk about
he's a great Watson.
Yeah, people. I was gonna say about Downey, but like some people have like 1800s face. Jude Law is one of those people. I don't know if Downey does, but he can pull it off.
Also, the score. I think the whole world they build is very like gritty. Plus, that kind of like I don't know, like or maybe not gritty, but dirty looking, and I like it.
I guess, yeah. And I want to be a little pig in that pen.
I want to just like.
I think. I will say this is the thing with Guy Ritchie movies that happens sometimes where like I fuck with his like ambition for a world, but I think like visually can't keep up sometimes because I remember
you don't like the visual aspect of this world.
There's some stuff that's pretty. There's a big chase scene that's okay, but I remember at the end when they're on this big wooden structure bridge. I was like, this looks a bit bad. Like it's
really?
Sort of, the CGI backgrounds and environments they're in sometimes don't.
The
look
background
great.
Isn't great. Yeah,
but I really do enjoy. It's a great buddy dynamic / love dynamic
/ definitely love dynamic
/ 100%. Good movie, really fun,
great movie.
But we then go to film I have not seen. But I assume you're a huge fan.
Okay,
Sherlock 2 Holmes.
Sherlock 2 Holmes. One Sherlock too many.
Ooh.
One Sherlock 2 Holmes.
Wait a minute. One Sherlock 2 Homies. He gets another guy with Jude Law in there. 2
Sherlocks, 1 cup.
I think we got there. Game of Shadows. Clearly the promotional team for Sherlock Holmes.
A Game of Shadows. Yeah. A movie that I also very much enjoy. I don't think it's quite as good as the first one.
Okay.
This is the one where they're kind of like chasing Moriarty, which is the main Sherlock villain and stuff like that.
Jared Harris. This guy does not have Mark Strong aura. I have to
say. Does not. Although I think he's a he's a good villain in this. I think he plays Moriarty well. He's like supposed to be this like intelligent, evil professor, which I think he gives that vibe. And yeah, it's a bit more of a if I'm remembering correctly, I do think it's a bit more of a kind of like they travel kind of quite a bit. There's a scene where Sherlock's riding on like a mini pony, which is very funny. There's also yeah, like it's got a lot of the same charm as the first one. There's a lot of things like it's very, very similar, I think, and so it's kind of hard to really distinguish between the two. It also ends on an. Do you mind if I spoil? It ends on an impossible Sherlock escape, where then like it's kind of like everyone thinks he's dead, where he like jumps off a cliff, like kill Moriarty and stuff like that, and then Jude Law's like, no, my lover, right? And then suddenly he gets some like letter from him, and he's like, oh, maybe I'm still alive, you know? And it like ends with him on the typewriter at the end ? You know?
Ooh, okay, that's
it kind of goes tough.
Kind of goes tough. Well, they've been talking for forever about a Sherlock 3.
I'm very much there for it.
They're too old now, aren't they?
No. So that can be a time jump.
Downey looks pretty good for his age.
Jude
Law's a bag of bones.
He cannot be the foil anymore. Yeah, I mean I don't have a whole lot to say about it because it seems very, very similar, if not slightly worse than the first one.
Okay, that's the vibe I get from the poster. But yeah, I'll watch it because I enjoy it. You like that dynamic.
Dynamic's great.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Exactly.
We move on, and this is when I sort of entered the Guy Ritchie.
This is when I entered Guy Ritchie.
The Guy Ritchie world. I saw this in the cinema. It was my first Ritchie in the movies. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
The Man from Unk.
The Unk Men. I get a vibe that you're a big fan of this movie, inexplicably.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's not my favorite Ritchie movie at all, but it's one of those that what I think the new the Gray.
In the Gray
will be. That's the kind of vibe I get from it.
But they've replaced, they've tagged in Gyllenhaal to cover for Armie Hammer. Is that why you love this movie? Because you're a big Hammer fan?
I'm a big Cannibal fan.
Alleged, by the way.
Alleged, yeah.
He's denied it.
But I think it is a very fun kind of like action movie.
I think very fun is a little generous.
You're not a big Man from U.N.C.L.E. fan?
I think possibly it was hurt by the fact that I saw this around the time of Mission Impossible 5, I think, when it came out. And I guess, and also maybe like as a Ritchie movie, I was maybe expecting a little more pizzazz.
I will say, I do think it, in a way, it gives me, I like this movie. I think it's maybe a 3.5.
Okay.
Totally fine. I think it gives me slight, what's the stuntman Ryan Gosling movie?
Fucking
the Fall Guy. I feel like it gives me slight the Fall Guy vibes in terms of like it could have been done better. There's a slight disappointment that comes with it, but I still found it very enjoyable. I only watched it quite recently, which is also why I think it's something that I maybe enjoy a bit more because I went into it with little expectation, not really knowing what it was. I was like, this is a fine movie.
Okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, my main thing that I remember about it was just like, this is kind of long. Like, I remember at the end, there's some big thing on a ship at night, and it goes on for forever. And I was like, this is not very... Like, the trailer, the stuff that's in the trailer, where it's like them in a bathroom and they're fighting, and, you know, fighting over the glory hole or whatever. But, like,
the classic Guy Ritchie move.
They have, like, a big thing, and Henry Cavill is, like, all, you know, cool and British or American, whatever he is. And then the other guy's Russian, the cannibal alleged, not really.
Yeah.
And like that stuff is fun, but I guess I was maybe hoping for more like Sherlock-esque, like fun bromance.
There's not a whole like there's a bromance, I guess, but it's not
that interesting. They don't have much chemistry or the like Snatch-esque, like kind of crazy style, and it just fell a little flat. I think there's fun in it. There's a fun action scene. There's a bit where Cavill's car gets wedged between two buildings and he climbs out. I remember that one. Crazy tough, but
this also doesn't feel as much as a Guy Ritchie movie. This feels more like a project that had to be done than like a passion project for Guy Ritchie. I think.
Yeah, and less so than his later like actual slop Wrath of Man.
Yeah.
But I don't know, and I don't want him to go overboard with the style.
No,
but it felt a little bit sauceless, weirdly.
I can see where you're coming from.
For a man who's pouring all the sauce, plus actually
for a man who's all sauce,
for a man who made Swept Away, I guess, or whatever. For a man who sauced up Madonna enough for her to fucking marry him, apparently.
Where's any of that Madonna sauce here?
Yeah, I think it's also because this was the year Kingsman came out, and in comparison to that, I was like,
so you think both You said you watched Mission Impossible and Kingsman.
It was like
and then
in this run of cool spy movies, and then it was just
this
The
is
Man
definitely
from
falls
Uncle.
flat compared to The Man from Uncle.
And also at the end, don't they do a big thing where they're like, actually, now it's gonna be the two men from Uncle, or what? The two man from Uncle. Oh my God.
Yes, please.
The two man of the century. Imagine getting two-manned by Armie Hammer. Alone.
Takes a bite out of your cheek.
But
Allegedly.
Also, isn't Hugh Grant Uncle in this?
The most true sentence I've ever heard. I don't remember if Hugh Grant's
Hugh
uncle
Grant's
in this.
the guy. He's like their
Is it the handler?
yeah. And because at the end he's like, is it at the end they come up with Uncle? They do a Fantastic type ending where they're like, we're gonna be Uncle.
There's this.
a perfect movie.
Very seamless. We're gonna be Uncle.
Cut to black. No credits.
Whereas I think it's kind of like it. You didn't watch this movie? I think it is kind of like a thing of there's a new agency in town. It's Uncle.
Yeah, it is Hugh Grant. And I remember Alicia Vikander's in this. She's pretty cool. What happened to her? Where'd she go?
Yeah.
She was Tomb Raider, and then she's just fucked off.
God.
But
she was in The Man from Uncle.
Yeah. And also, by the way, when I Google Man from Uncle cast, why on earth do you show me the show from the fucking 60s, Google? Do you think I want to know about William Shatner's The Man from Uncle?
Because if so, you're correct.
Because I do want to, actually. Let's deep dive in. Anyway, The Man from Uncle, 3 stars, it's fine.
True. 3.5 for me.
Okay.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
Next up, okay, a weird movie. Because I think it's kind of goated, but also bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
The movie King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
It's one of those. That's very Guy Ritchie. I really enjoyed it, but I also recognize that it's not a very good movie.
It's kind of bad, yeah.
It's kind of bad, but I found myself enjoying it quite a bit.
This is also infamously, along with Kong Skull Island and War Dogs, one of the lost Woodies.
It's true.
This was because this is such a peak Woody movie. Charlie Hunnam, Guy Ritchie,
Exactly.
Digimon Hansu, and we fumbled it. I don't know what we did.
I don't know
instead.
what happened.
No, but we've seen it independently since then.
Yeah.
And look, I can totally, if someone pointed to this as like when Guy Ritchie's like Ritchie-isms get annoying, I would be fine with that. So like I can see that. But in a weird way, kind of like Robin Hood, or not Robin Hood, what's it called? Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care about King Arthur's. Like doing him as like a quippy Guy Ritchie guy and like a fun Guy Ritchie movie. Sure. I don't fucking I don't care.
No, exactly. Like I'm not mad at it. I like some of the King Arthur media.
Actually, you're a big. Actually, yeah. Hold up, yeah.
Sherlock Holmes and Merlin are my two big.
Ritchie is like
Richie's hitting all the right
appropriating
spots.
all of your favorite media because you're a Merlin. Actually, I realized how insulting that is. Where I went, I don't fucking care about Sherlock Holmes or fucking King Arthur. What a stupid! It's like your literal 2 favorite shows of all time.
But I mean, I feel like this was done in a way, and this is definitely going to come across very insulting to Guy Ritchie. But I feel like he did this in kind of like. I'll make a King Arthur movie, I guess, see what happens and have fun with it. It doesn't seem like he put a whole lot of like actual effort or thought into it, but like that he had fun with it.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty fun. It's quite watchable. I feel like
it is watchable, but it feels like a movie that knows it doesn't have a lot of effort. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like a movie that knows it shouldn't exist.
Like if your movie has David Beckham in it.
Does it?
It does.
Oh God.
He's one of the guards who's like, yo, pull the sword out of the ass or whatever the fuck. You know,
the sword out of my ass. David Beckham is the stone. I mean, I think also
this is another Jude Law performance.
Jude Law's fun as the villain. I think in the same way that Sherlock Holmes looks bad at the end, the visuals in this at times look fucking unspeakably terrible. Like there's a bit where Jude Law becomes like a fucking mage or something. He's like a magic guy, and it looks like a PS2 cutscene. I remember.
Yeah, it's not great. I do like when they're in the kind of like the Kingdom City, and they do almost kind of like a. I don't know, like the way they portray Charlie Hunnam and his gang of youths, they kind of make it seem like they're kind of like roadmen of the current day, but in this like old timey place.
Yeah,
I kind of like that.
That's kind of Guy Ritchie-ism of like anachronistic, witty, fun, modern guys. And I think Charlie Hunnam is a very charismatic guy.
He is.
He's a good King Arthur pick. I also just think this is just I should make like a compilation of this because like They're just movies where you're looking at like, this is gonna bomb at the box office. And like King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, just like
You knew that was not going to make any money.
It's gonna make $2. Like one from both of us. But like, I don't know. So in that sense, I guess I just I had no expectations and it was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm the same.
Fuck it. 3 stars, I guess, generously.
I'll give it 3 stars. Yeah,
why not?
That might be a bit generous, but I do think that like this movie got overhated and we still found ways to enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. Next up, and this is when the slopification begins, because we have like the Ritchie original career, then the downfall, then the resurgence,
and then we enter the money grub.
The money grubbing era. Not to say that there's no good stuff in here, but he gets called up by the Disney live action police to make the movie Aladdin.
Say drop your pants. Make Aladdin.
Spread them wide.
Spread them wide.
Drop your pants. Make Aladdin. A famous Walt quote. I will say it is funny with these Disney live action movies. They're like, I'm not going to say they have nude photos of these people that they blackmail them with, but the directors that they get for these movies, it's like, why are you getting Guy Ritchie? It's obviously just because they want money. But like, you get Tim Burton to make the Dumbo movie, Guy Ritchie to make Aladdin, John Favreau has made it this whole fucking career to like chug Disney money or whatever, but who made like, Rob Marshall, who did like Chicago back in the day, he made the Little Mermaid, although he's been making slop for a while. But I don't know, it's just funny that like, why would you get Guy Ritchie to make Aladdin?
Whenever directors go into their slop era, they need to make one live action Disney film. Maybe that's part of the contract.
Barry Jenkins, director of Moonlight, made the fucking Mufasa movie. Have you no shame, sir? You literally won Best Picture.
And now you're making Moonlight.
You made the best movie and also you made some movie about a gay black guy a while ago. Called Mufasa. Tie it back around?
Tie it back? Beautiful. God. But imagine that. Mufasa is secretly a beautiful gay love story.
Might be, I don't know. I watched like 10 minutes of it and I wanted to fucking shoot myself. Yeah. But anyway. But the movie Aladdin, I've seen like 30 minutes of it maybe.
I've not seen any of it apart from Will Smith's like, what do you mean you get it? Oh, I get the hype. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I get why he signed on.
I just saw Will Smith as the fuck-ass genie.
To be fair, Okay, there's a lot to dive into here. Is this when Will Smith's career tanked? When he showed up as the genie?
When he showed us... Yeah.
Was this pre or post YouTube Rewind, that's hot? Because that's when I remember it being like...
That's the real question.
That was like that's hot. The Will Smith is cooked moment.
I feel like this is post, isn't it?
This would be post, I think, yeah. Because that was probably like 2017 or something.
Yeah.
And this was...
Whenever he had his like crazy YouTube channel debut.
Oh my God, yeah, he had a YouTube channel. I forgot about that. But then, I remember the trailer came out and he was the genie and he was like, genie, lamp, none of that, ringing a bell. And it was like the most cursed fucking...
Yeah, exactly. Very, very... Although, I will say, I don't think he's... No Will Smith defending here, but I don't think he's like a bad cast for the genie, I guess.
If you're gonna get a guy to do the genie, you don't want to get like a Robin Williams like light, like Robin Williams impersonator. So you want to go in a slightly different direction. I feel like you should go with like, I don't know if he was big back then, but like a Matt Berry maybe. Or someone with like, I know that's not like as marketable, but someone with more comedic instincts than Will Smith. Because Will Smith is a movie star. I mean, like...
Yeah, I see that. I see what you're saying.
Is Will Smith funny? Like...
I think Will Smith can be funny.
He can, but he's not... Like, Robin Williams is a comedian.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you should...
If you went to Will Smith stand-up, you'd probably kill yourself.
I feel like you need
or
to
get slapped. I don't know.
Yeah, someone who's... like, can improvise. Not that you need to do the same thing.
Give me Bill Burr, the genie.
Absolutely not do that. God.
Dude.
Andrew Schultz genie. Speaking of wanting to kill yourself after seeing something.
And the genie is Norm Macdonald. He's dead.
He is dead. Was he dead at this time?
I don't know.
That would have been huge, though.
That would have
been better than Will Smith. I would have preferred Jerry Seinfeld genie. That's not true.
Don't ever say that to me again. Speaking of wanting to kill yourself, Jerry Seinfeld genie sounds like
I'm the genie. Sorry.
3 wishes. That was a bad Seinfeld.
That was bad. Mine was better somehow.
Yeah. What's the deal with the genie? You get 1 banana.
Anyway.
I can't do Seinfeld, it seems.
No, it's
but
fair.
Seinfeld Genie sounds like generationally shit.
Seinfeld Genie sounds like a sleep paralysis demon. I would not be okay with.
Seinfeld Genie can't hurt you, except he can.
He definitely would. Yeah. Maybe Kramer Genie? Okay, I'm stuck on a Seinfeld
Kramer Genie. That's just like a penile disease.
Have you seen that video of Kramer yelling the N-word at people?
What?
Never mind, a topic for another time.
Kramer yelling the N-word? Was he yelling the N-word at the Seinfeld Genie? It's one of his wishes that he could say it?
Jerry granted it immediately. It was a whole thing. We don't have to talk about it right now. Okay. It's a crazy video. Anyway, okay, maybe not Seinfeld. Who's like a good modern, because also Kevin Hart Genie makes me want to kill myself conceptually.
Hear me out. And I know maybe lately he's been a bit oversaturated, but at the time, Jack Black Genie.
You know what?
Come on.
I think if that was announced, it would be like deeply hated, but I think in the long run, I think it would be.
It's like The Room looking back kind of situation. She was goated.
Maybe would have been more preferable to.
Do you not think he would be? I think he'd be okay.
I guess it's just the Jack Black shtick is like a little. Like if I saw the announcement, Jack Black is the Genie, I would kind of like.
I don't want Seinfeld.
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't hate it. I just think, okay, Will Smith, I guess I can see where they were coming from.
Yeah.
And I've only seen, the first 30 minutes and then bits of it. Honestly, for all the shit we've talked, he's not a bad part of the movie, I guess.
No,
He's
I don't
not
think
like,
so. I mean, again, I haven't seen the movie. I've just seen scenes.
Yeah,
and
I guess we can't really.
In the scenes, he seems pretty fine.
Yeah, and he does the big musical number. I mean, it has the problems of the live-action Disney movies where it's like, this was cool because it was animated. Like this worked.
Yeah, exactly.
This musical number was so fun because it was like frenetic animation and doing it live action.
Yeah, now you got Will Smith on like an elephant.
And they do, like the bird doesn't talk. the bird,
Oh, Iago?
Iago doesn't talk. And if just from the 30 minutes, I fucking hate this Jafar.
I don't
Bro
know.
has zero sinisterness to him at all.
Dude is so jolly.
He's the most pleasant looking man. He's so normal. He looks like a guy fucking like, I don't know, a guy you'd meet at the mall or something. Like he's like, Jafar is such a cinematic villain, and to just get a dude, I'm like,
okay, let's just recast the entire Aladdin. Who would be a good Jafar? Would Ben Kingsley be a good Jafar, maybe?
Ooh, Ben Kingsley could be huge. I was kind of thinking Larry David.
Oh my god. Hear me out. Jafar Kramer.
A villain is
thinking Larry. God, something no one should ever say.
I would, I don't mind Ben Kingsley as Jafar. Aladdin. I mean, again, from what I saw, the guy they got for Aladdin is fine. He's passable.
Hear me out, Josh Gad.
Josh
Hear me out, Kramer.
Josh Gad as, what's the monkey called?
Abu.
Why
do I know
these
things? Iago.
Josh Gad as the Sultan.
Josh Gad as the carpet.
I could see it weirdly.
Josh Gad as the Sultan.
I guess if you were going to remake any of these live action, Aladdin's not the worst one because it has like people in it, which I think makes more sense than like the fucking Mufasa movie. But I think Guy Ritchie's a weird choice. From what I saw of it, it did not have any of the Guy Ritchie isms.
No.
Which none of these movies ever, not that I've really seen, the Tim Burton Dumbo, but I feel like these movies don't have, like the Mufasa movie, you don't go, wow, that's a Barry Jenkins movie right there. Like, it just seems, it's kind of like Marvel.
It doesn't have the trademark stuff.
Yeah, they like get a director and then they just like, they don't really make much of a thing, I guess maybe. But yeah, Aladdin, look, neither of us have seen it. We've talked weirdly a lot about a movie we haven't seen, but I do think.
Probably pretty stanky from Ritchie.
I would say probably a 2 stars. Seems like slop. And.
Hashtag Seinfeld for Genie.
Hashtag Seinfeld for Genie. Genuinely cursed. We move on, though, to a highlight of the slop era.
Yes.
The Gentleman.
Is that a slop era, though?
Well, I'm just saying Aladdin kicked off the slop era. Because we look at what follows, we are...
That's definitely slop,
slop adjacent, but...
Dare I say, the highlight of the Ritchie career.
I don't think that's crazy.
I don't think that's crazy either. The Gentleman, one of my favorite movies.
It is. I think it's in your top 4.
I think so.
I remember us seeing this together. This was like post-COVID, or like right around COVID. Remember we had like a chocolate milkshake before. It was I remember this day very beautiful. Clearly. It was very nice. But and I just remember we had like genuinely one of like a top 3 Woody, I think.
It was actually so amazing.
Because it was a great movie,
Uh-huh.
and it was like really funny, like as a movie, but also in our way.
Yeah, exactly. We could laugh at a lot of the stuff that was going on there.
It was so. It's kind of a movie. I honestly feel like if you were to encapsulate like our vibe in a movie, I think The Gentleman is the movie for it. Yeah. And then
there's so many quotable things in The Gentleman.
Well, so many memorable, and especially for us, but like memorable characters of Fletcher Mundo, Raymundo.
You're still Raymundo on my Snapchat.
You were Fletcher Mundo for a long time.
Yeah.
Now you're
Seinfeld genie.
Kramer, yeah. But and like the McConaughey performance is great.
McConaughey is fantastic.
The guy who fucks the pig. What's he called?
Big Dave. I don't know the actor.
Big Dave.
Big Dave.
Fucking rough night for you.
Fucking rough night. Farrell. Fantastic Farrell.
The coach.
The coach. He's the coachman.
The coach. Are you the coachman?
If you're gonna stab trigger, don't dance. Oh,
the coach scene is like the coach intro.
The coach intro is
high key peak.
Top 1 intro in all of cinema.
It's such a funny, charming movie.
It is. His name's Fahuk. It's spelled like with a PH. So it sounds like Fahuk.
So Fahuk.
Yeah, that's what I said. Anyways.
Also, Hunnam. Like you keep remembering people who are in this movie, and you're like,
Hunnam, fantastic. Fuck. Also, Hugh.
Fletcher Mundo. The Hunnam-Hugh dynamic.
Hunnam-Hugh dynamic.
Top 1 of all time.
Fantastic. Like, it's not really, I guess, not a buddy dynamic, but like the back and forth they've got.
Yeah.
So fun. And I think this is also one of the first times I saw Hugh Grant as like a schmarmy, weird little douchebag. You know?
Yeah,
like
he's become his lane.
I love that that's his lane now, because he used to be, this charming, handsome guy. And now he's
guy.
Exactly. And now he's Fletcher Mundo.
He's Rat Man.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he's also in movies, I guess.
Yeah. Unrelated to The Gentleman.
But yeah, no, and it is like the modern update of the Snatch like style, where it's a bunch of intersecting storylines, it's a bunch of witty, and it's not like as, the style isn't as like, I guess I don't say it negatively, abrasive as Snatch, but it's just, I think it's like the 2020 version of that, and I say that in a good way. Like it feels, I would honestly say like, no disrespect to Snatch, but like an upgrade. I feel like it's like
I think it is an upgrade.
It feels like he's had weirdly because he hasn't really, but it feels like he's had like a career of leveling up continuously, and like this is sort of like the apex.
Peak. Yeah.
Even though he's been doing fucking Aladdin or whatever, but.
Like one thing I'd also say is that I think Snatch is a great movie, but I think it's a hard movie to watch like a lot of times. I don't know if that's just my opinion, but The Gentleman comparatively, I've watched so much.
Yeah, well, we've seen it again since the cinema trip. That was great. Yeah, we did a benefit watch for it actually. We had burgers up at your place. Again, great times.
So many good memories associated with it.
Yeah, just a super fun movie. So many iconic quotable moments.
Yeah.
They toss the guy off the building and then they chase the kids with the. So good, man.
Put the phone on the ground.
It's actually just such an iconic movie. I love it.
There's so many quotable things.
No, peak movie.
Great movie.
We then, unfortunately, we followed up The Gentleman. We were very excited for a new Ritchie movie.
Yes.
Wrath of Man.
Wrath of
Inexplicable
Man.
movie.
Yeah.
How did this
Unacceptable. Except it did give us one of the greatest scenes of all time.
Well, it did give us Statham post
nut clarity. Just
post-coitus.
Post-coitus. What the fuck did I just do?
And it gave us also Statham telling Post Malone to suck his own dick.
That is true.
It's pretty
own dick. Yeah.
Besides that, though.
What the fuck happened in that movie?
It's just so weird that, like, honestly, this is an outlier even amongst, because I think, I think his worst movie is the one we'll talk about last, Fountain of Youth, but, like, amongst these movies, this is, like, the most boring one.
Yeah.
Like it was just so flavorless. And, like, for a guy who, is just coming off The Gentleman.
Is that The High of the Gentleman?
To make something this bland.
I don't know, and this is not Statham's fault, but I think, man, Statham's in a lot of bland, boring, whatever action movies.
Well, I would say it's maybe partially his fault for accepting all of them. He's kind of made it his thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's just it's Robin Banks or whatever. It's cops and robbers, and it is so
I don't remember a thing about it.
No, I remember
for those two things.
Yeah, they go at halfway through. It turns to like the villain's perspective for some reason. This like generic action movie villain. I was like, why are we doing this? It's like Land of Bad, the Rip Corps.
It's very The Beekeeper.
Yeah, just why? So anyway, that was we've talked about it in other videos, but a shame. Then we had, I would say, an upgrade.
Okay.
Although still a very weird movie. We have Operation Fortune.
Rue de Guerre.
Rue de Guerre.
Yeah. I kind of enjoyed this movie. I can't even lie.
I think this feels like a movie that like slipped through like a pocket dimension. This is like a Mandela effect movie because it's like
very true.
It was supposed to come out and then it got like canceled or pushed or something, and I can't remember if it was COVID or if it was because the villains are Ukrainian or something.
Oh yeah,
there was
that was
something
a whole
to do with
thing.
that. Yeah. But then like it came out randomly, like just one week it was just in the cinema, and it was in the Baby View. The like
was this the one we watched in the Baby View?
This was the one we saw in the baby cinema at 11 a.m.
I feel like I've never heard anyone talk about this movie ever.
That's what I mean. This is like a fake movie we made up.
Exactly.
I feel like, and because it's like pretty. Compared to Wrath of Man, it has more like production, like more is going on.
I think it's pretty fun.
But it's like, did this movie even come out? Like, what happened to this movie?
I kind of want to rewatch it just to like solidify it in the world as a thing that exists.
Because I mean, yeah, because again, we in the Baby View, which is like a thing where you're apparently supposed to take your. It's like they show normal movies, but you take your kid and they leave the lights on more or whatever.
Yeah, it's basically like, so I guess parents who are up all night or like can have the babies to take care of can still go to the cinema and watch new movies. But it's still
super loud. I still think this is a terrible concept. It's still super loud. Like but
I mean, like, I guess like the babies won't really care what it is they're like you can go watch whatever. So the fact that you can go and like be in a decently, I guess, safe, friendly environment.
I guess when there were no babies or parents there, it was us and some other dude.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But this movie, I mean, it's fine. It's a Statham. It's like The Gentleman, like 0.3. Like
it's Statham. It's Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah. It's Hugh Grant as a smarmy, douchey villain guy
again,
which is kind of fun.
Very fun.
It contains an iconic Aubrey Plaza line.
It does. I'll have a cocktail. Hold the tail.
And
we looked at each other and yeah. Well, Hugh was like, "Oh."
Hugh goes like, "Oh goodness.
Oh my." Yeah.
I don't remember anything else about it. I don't remember what happens.
I don't remember a whole lot.
There's some other guy in it who
there's another iconic guy in there, I feel, but I don't remember who it is.
I'm pretty sure it's Big Dave. Josh Hartnett? That's not who I'm thinking of. There was some other guy in it who was like kind of a
one of the gang, right?
Yeah. Why am I? Yeah, it's fucking what's the rapper from Bugsy Malone?
Bugsy Malone,
in The Gentleman as that's another iconic part of that movie.
Exactly,
the rap song. But yeah, the rapper Bugsy Malone. Yeah, it's just it's good. It's not good. It's fine, I guess.
I think it's good.
I'd say it's like a 2.5.
Really?
Yeah, it's a nothing movie. It's like
no, I'd give this like a 3.5.
Really?
Yeah, I had a good time with this.
I had a good time with it, I guess, but also the fact that it doesn't exist in the fabric of a reality.
That
lose a couple stars for that.
That is a slight detraction, but like I do think that this is like very The Gentleman Code, just slightly worse, or definitely worse.
I'd say it's a lot worse.
It's worse. I'd say it's like, yeah, I think The Gentleman for me is a 4.5 star movie. This is probably 3.
Okay, I'd say The Gentleman 4.5. Wrath of Man, by the way, I'd go like 2. Operation Fortune, I'd say 2.5. Maybe 3 if I'm generous.
I mean, I think this is far better than Wrath of Man. Like, a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. What happened? Tell me a thing that is like cool about
it. I just remember specific things in terms of the actual plot. I don't remember a whole lot as we talk. But like in terms of vibes, I remember feeling like leaving the cinema, like the dynamics between everyone. I was like, this was fun. I had a good time with this. Again, it's nothing spectacular. But 3.5, I'm fine with that.
I'll allow it.
I accept, I guess.
We then move on to, this feels kind of Freddy core. And I have to say, you know what, maybe I regret calling this a slop era. Because these are like pretty decent things. I haven't seen this, but it's an interesting divergence from his usual, career trajectory.
Okay.
The Covenant.
Oh.
This army movie.
Yes.
That looks like pretty serious.
With Gyllenhaal?
With Gyllenhaal
and our goat
Dar Salim.
Dar Salim
of Hercules Fella fame.
Hercules Fella.
This guy's Danish, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's in this Danish movie called Hercules Falls.
No clue what is happening.
Which has just been advertised to fuck.
It's really being pushed here.
And there's the poster is just him just
looking up.
And I mean, we have taken many photos of us like touching noses with him, whatever. I don't know what the fuck this movie's about, but this guy
is Hercules is falling or something like that.
Yeah, I don't like this guy just because of that. But he's in this with Gyllenhaal.
I really like this guy. He's very charismatic. And
he's maybe great. I don't know. It's just a fucking Hercules fellow. But he's Gyllenhaal. He's in Afghanistan, and it's his like interpreter, and he's got to like save him or something.
Exactly. He's his interpreter, but he's kind of like he's a no nonsense kind of like different interpreter. He's not the usual like he gets shit done, and then Gyllenhaal's whole team gets killed. And Gyllenhaal gets injured. And then it's basically a story of Dar Salim bringing Gyllenhaal back to the base. Bringing him just alone back to base, like where they have to, fight various people and get through various obstacles to go all the way back to base after it's like 100 kilometers or something like that.
Interesting. Okay, I guess because I looked at like the plot synopsis or whatever, and I thought it was like Gyllenhaal was like hanging out in Afghanistan with this guy, and then he's like, I gotta go back and like get him out. But it was him who's saving Gyllenhaal.
Oh, well.
I haven't seen this, by the way.
It's he saves Gyllenhaal, and that's like the majority of the film.
Oh,
and then he saves him, and Gyllenhaal gets like medevaced, but then he's like Dar Salim is left there. Gyllenhaal then wants to go back and save him and his family.
Oh, is this like a some kind of racial thing in the trailer? Because the trailer I watched, it makes it seem like it's Gyllenhaal is like, I gotta go. It's like Gyllenhaal's the hero. He's going back to save Dar Salim, and that's the whole movie. But really, it was Dar Salim who was the goat the whole time.
Yeah, Dar Salim was the goat who saved him.
Interesting. Racist trailer question mark. Well, okay, good to know.
Yeah, but I'd say it's very like it's a good movie.
Yeah, it looks good. It doesn't look Guy Ritchie at all. It just
I
looks
did not know that was Guy Ritchie. It doesn't feel very Guy Ritchie.
Well, I will say the title of the movie the full title is literally Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. But
there you go.
Yeah, I thought it was
Tarkovsky.
But
it was Trotsky.
But yeah, so you were a fan.
I was a fan. It was quite good.
It looks like a sort of, I'm not gonna say army slop, but like an army, like a good army movie.
Good army. It's not like great army, but I wouldn't say it's slop either.
It looks to me a bit like that fucking Michael Bay Benghazi movie they did with Krasinski.
Yeah,
like a pretty good.
I can see that.
Relatively serious compared to director's other work type movie.
No, I think that's a good comparison.
Fair enough. Okay, The Covenant.
Yeah.
What are we saying star-wise?
Covenant, I would give it a 3.5.
Okay.
Bordering 4, but 3.5.
Mostly for the Hercules fellow hype.
Exactly, for the Dar Salim goatness.
And then we have another film I have not seen, but you have engaged in, and you quite like. And I think your girlfriend really enjoyed, pardon me for saying this, possibly got some jollies off too. Sorry, wait, out of line.
I don't know what's being said.
Isn't she in love with what's his name, Richardson, or Cavill, or one of them? I remember you told me something about this movie. You were like, my girlfriend loves this actor, or whatever. Was I not supposed to reveal this like cuck story on the?
Yeah, why did you say that? Where she bound me to the chair and just watched this movie alone.
Isn't that a thing?
She likes Alan Richardson quite a bit. Because she watched The Reacher. I don't remember it being that big a thing.
The Reacher. I think it's just called Reacher, not The Reacher. The Reach-Arounder.
I was going to say The Reacher Show, but I was like, The Reach-Around.
Hi, I'm Jack, The Reacher.
Rap name, The Reacher. But she really likes Alan Richardson.
Okay. Anyway, I have some memory of you telling me that like, I watched Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and my girlfriend was like simping over Henry Cavill or something.
I think she was simping over Alan Richardson because she was simping.
You were cucked is the point I was trying to convey. Your girlfriend doesn't love you.
What happened is that I was sexually deprived and cucked by Alan Richardson.
Yes.
Because at the time that we watched this, she'd been watching The Reacher. And was like, oh, he's so hot in that.
Right.
But anyways.
Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to do
No, that's fine. Revealing my teeth.
And I didn't mean to say your girlfriend got her jollies off. That was unacceptable, and I apologize. And if she's listening, which she might be, my bad. Hope we're cool. Out of line.
So you watched this and your girlfriend touched herself to it.
Yes. I was trying to think of a funny way to say like she liked that actor, and that's what came out of my mouth. My bad.
But no, it's a very fun. I think you would also like this is a peak Woody movie.
This does look pretty fun.
It's Cavill being like genuinely very unhinged.
Okay.
It's the most unhinged Cavill performance I've ever seen.
Nice.
And then it's just like, World War II, they got this kind of like gang of dudes who kind of like covert ops and then go in to kill some Nazis, essentially. And it's the vibes are kind of the Gentleman coded, but it's not nearly as good as the Gentleman. But there's some very, very nutty moments and fun dynamics between the characters, and the action's also pretty good.
This looks like average movie. Like we had like Slop, we had like Peak. This looks like a pretty good.
I think this is slight.
He clocked in for work.
Exactly.
He made a pretty good movie.
He made a fine movie. This feels The Man from U.N.C.L.E. level, but I think far more charming. Like I don't think necessarily much better, but I found it to be more charming.
Would you say this is like a Ritchie Inglourious Bastards type feel?
Yeah, I could see that. It's definitely they've got similar, obviously like not nearly the same quality, but yeah, Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is better than Inglourious Bastards, but like it is that kind of vibe.
Sure.
And they've each person in the squad kind of has their own kind of like specialty. You know, Alan Richardson is this like big German who's just like insanely good at killing, whereas Cavill is, you know, the kind of like British guy who is no nonsense but also kind of insane, and then they've got some tech guys. It's like a fun little like heist team, kind of Ocean's vibe.
Yeah, I mean from the poster it looks both like, and I say this not as an insult, kind of like a cartoon.
Yeah.
And also a little bit like pirate coded.
It is a little bit like they just have like
Cavill seems like he has piratey vibes from the photos I've seen.
Yeah, he does, and it's one of my favorite Cavill performances, I will say. I think you should really watch it, or we can watch it together at some point because it is very fun. The final act is kind of forgettable, but leading up to it, I like.
To be fair, that's also kind of Man from U.N.C.L.E. coded. I feel like the final act is sort of like whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm open to that movie. It sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, I won't spoil too much, and especially like the nutty moments. But you should definitely check it out.
Sure. And then we have Fountain of Youth, the latest Ritchie movie. Yeah, this you've not seen this yet, I assume.
I have not.
No, I don't think you will or should. But this is a bit of a disappointment because I like a lot of the elements here. You know, we like some Ritchie movies.
Yeah.
I like Krasinski, Tucci's, like the cast in general. It's got a good cast. And like I love, as much as most of them fucking suck, like I would like if adventure movies made a comeback. Like I like, because I don't know. I feel like we've had Uncharted and Indy 5 and Fountain of Youth. It's like if you could make a good adventure movie, I'd love
amazing.
It. Yeah,
especially like the setting of these movies, like
just
like the
tropical trotting and all this kind of stuff.
I want it.
Finding clues, but this is it's Indiana Jones light. It's a ripoff. I feel like it's fair to say it's a ripoff of like Indiana Jones and National Treasure. It's like taking the basic ideas of like what if you found clues and went around the world, but just has like no soul. Like think about this movie. Honestly, if most people watch it, I think it's just like. It's not like an egregious like crime against film, like it's a whatever streaming movie. But I guess just because I do have this love for adventure movies, and like it just feels like it feels so soulless product.
Knowing what could be really good is this kind of mid-off is.
Yeah, it's disappointing. It's just so generic, and I don't know. It just feels like streaming. Obviously, there are some a lot of just movies come to streaming, so it's not like a general thing. But like in terms of the negative stereotypes about like streaming movies, this is that. It's this is the slop generic.
Yeah. Code Red type beat.
Yeah, or what's it called? Red Notice.
And Red
Notice. Is Code Red a different movie?
I thought Code Red was also another like slopped Netflix movie. Maybe I'm just it is Red Notice, but yeah.
But yeah, and also. And I do not speak ill of Krasinski, both because I'm a big fan and also possibly have some work adjacent.
Maybe we're colleagues.
I've had some work adjacent perhaps with the Krasinski, but I think he's miscast here.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, because Krasinski's charm is in like, The Office style, or even from what I've seen of Jack Reacher or Jack Ryan. I don't know, like a likable, like a likable normal guy. Like he's not like sassy or like he's not like a Robert Downey Jr. type of like those kind of like womanizer witticisms, that kind of thing. And like them putting him in this role, I'm like I just think it's like not a good.
So is he a bit of a womanizer and trying to be witty kind of guy?
He's like an Indiana Jones type character, and I'm just like. He has like the look and the charisma, but he has like a different kind of charisma. He doesn't have the prime forward.
You're more cuddly, Krasinski.
I guess again, possible colleague of sorts. I don't know if I should call him cuddly or whatever. Could be an HR violation.
I'm literally a PA. I'm not like
Rock up to
colleagues.
set.
But yeah, Fountain of Youth, I would give it a 1 star. I'm sorry to say.
A 1 star.
It has like
Damn.
totally serviceable act. There's some action that's fine. At the start of it, I was like, this is kind of whatever. It's fine.
A whole star worse than Wrath of Man.
I would say, I think it honestly kind of angered me. Like,
Okay.
it got a bad, like Wrath of Man got no reaction out of me. This got like a bad reaction out of me. So
fair.
that's that. Now, pay fucking attention. In terms of ranking,
Oh, yes.
I've drafted up a little ranking here that I'm actually going to switch around a bit because I put, well, not to spoil it, but I think I would move 1 and 2, I'll be honest, after our discussion.
Oh, I definitely think you should.
I'm going to, and this is the ones I've seen. I've left off Swept Away, Revolver, RocknRolla, The Covenant, Ministry, and Sherlock 2.
Okay.
The 10 I've seen, I would go from worst to best. Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
I've included the first 30 minutes of Aladdin here.
And it's not even the worst.
I didn't even watch that movie and it was better than Fountain of Youth. Number 8, Wrath of Man.
Okay.
Number 7, Operation Fortune. Number 6, Man from U.N.C.L.E. Number 5, King Arthur. Number 4, Lock, Stock. Number 3, Sherlock Holmes. I'm going to say number 2, Snatch. Number 1, The Gentleman. I had Snatch at number 1 at first, but our conversation, I was like, you know what, The Gentleman, pretty fucking goated.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair. I accept that. Can I quickly?
Yeah, you can. Well, these are the.
These are the ones.
These are all of them.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say in terms of the worst, Wrath of Man for me of the ones I've seen. Right?
Sure.
I'm gonna go Wrath of Man. Then probably. Oh, let me see here. Yeah, Wrath of Man. King Arthur. I think goes
King Arthur that low?
quite low.
Below Man from U.N.C.L.E.? Below Operation Fortune?
I think so.
Really? I thought you
enjoyed
liked
it.
King Arthur.
I like King Arthur, but
How
I mean,
do I like King Arthur more than you?
you love King Arthur.
It was my favorite
Then I think Man from U.N.C.L.E. Then Operation Fortune. Then Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Then Sherlock Holmes 2.
Okay.
Then The Covenant.
Okay.
Then Sherlock Holmes 1. Then Snatch. Then The Gentleman. And
Okay,
maybe
fair
I've
enough.
maybe I've left something out there, but
I mean, that makes general sense. I'm just surprised by the King Arthur. I really thought that was like a you kind of movie.
it's a me kind of movie. But I think as a okay, fine. I'll put Man from U.N.C.L.E. below, and then King Arthur.
Okay.
You've
given me that.
fine. I'll give you that. But I think that I like the vibes around it more than the movie itself.
Sure. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, that is our Guy Ritchie ranking. Very good stuff. Now it is time for...
The Timecodes.
Now, this is pre-recorded, so we don't have any up-to-date Cnews for you.
Okay.
But we do have Shelf Enthusiast sent in...
We do have Shelf Enthusiast.
Tom Cnews, here you go. Sent in just an email. The email finally getting some use. We plug it every episode for no one to ever send us anything.
Once every blue
Not calling
moon.
anyone out or anything. But Shelf Enthusiast, just an email titled Tom Cnews ? So I thought we could just engage in this.
Ominous.
It's it's a I don't know, it looks like a 4chan, some kind of like forum post or whatever, and it says someone's telling a story here. Sometimes I masturbate in bushes in a public park. One day I noticed a person behind me. It was Tom Cruise. All he said was proceed. I felt uncomfortable and took a picture and left. And there's a photo here that is purported to be Tom Cruise standing in front of a bush or whatever.
What the hell? That is such a fucked up news.
I think this was, some kind of like copy pasta meme. I assume this is a joke and not a real thing that happened. Yeah, so this, to be fair, the picture does look like Cruise. I mean...
It looks very much like Cruise, but why would he watch someone jerk off in
No, I don't think it's real. I think this is just a meme that Shelf Enthusiast found. And for the record, by the way, this is not Shelf Enthusiast writing this. This is a meme that they sent in. But also, real quick, I thought we could just very briefly, because we had a discussion a while ago about Tom Cruise's parking spot.
Yes.
And which celebrity would it be most terrifying to catch you in their parking spot? Now, in a similar vein, obviously, not encouraging any kind of a public indecency, but if, in some alternate hypothetical,
Yes.
you were, out in the bushes doing the damn thing, choking the darn chicken, I don't know,
Skinning the one-eyed snake?
so to speak,
Uh-huh.
who would be...
Getting my jollies off, if you will. As a wise man once put it.
as some weird creep would say, maybe, who would be the most terrifying celebrity to catch you?
Ooh, that's a great deep question.
Because I feel like, not that this is a true story, but honestly, if Cruise caught you, I feel like he might say proceed and just walk away.
Yeah, I'd be much because I feel like that's him kind of encroaching in your space. I wouldn't be too worried about that. But if I encroach into Cruise's parking space,
then he would be not happy.
Exactly. It'd be someone who's like super. You know who I would not want to catch me jerking off in the bushes?
Yeah.
I think it'd be bad if it was Tom Hanks.
I can really see that. Yeah. I can see him
because he's got such a like perfect, like disgusted, annoyed.
I can hear the Woody voice being like, "What are you doing?" Like, exactly.
Oh no!
That's a really good shout, actually. I feel like he'd cause a big commotion as well.
Yeah, he definitely
Bro
like calls someone over
about it.
Bro is gonna like Karen all over that, you know.
Yeah.
Just let a brother beat it
in the bush in front of your housemate.
Exactly. Okay, yeah. If I'm in his garden.
Stop encroaching, bro.
Let's
No, we're in a random bush.
Okay, I was gonna say what
park.
celebrity's garden would you at least like to be caught jerking off?
Let's not do that. We're in a random park, which is also still bad, and we don't encourage. But,
yeah, exactly.
It's illegal. But
okay, yeah. I don't think
Hanks would be bad.
For me, Tom Hanks is not the one I want catching me jerking off in the bush park.
I think in the bush park. Alternatively, I think a great one to catch would be Tim Allen. I think he would hit you with the I could not commit to the Tim Allen bit fully. I wasn't going to do the noise.
Perfect one to catch you.
I think who's someone who you wouldn't want. I feel like you know who you would think would maybe be chill, but then wouldn't. Not that they have a need to be chill about it if they got you.
You know who's not a chill guy?
I feel like Jonah Hill would get real stinky about it.
Yeah, you walk up and get super judgy.
I think Jonah Hill. I have this theory about Jonah Hill, and this is a weird form to get it out, but I feel like Wolf of Wall Street ruined Jonah Hill. I think he was in a Martin Scorsese movie and he became friends with DiCaprio, and then he got too big for his boots, and he like thought he was like a really cool guy.
Yeah,
and I think he doesn't have like the funny vibe. I'm not saying you have to make fun of him for being funny, but like he has sort of too much like I think
I'm a real actor
of myself.
Like I know you're a good actor, Jonah, but like,
you're not like. Yeah, I just feel like he's even in 22 Jump Street, which I love. I feel like you can even feel a little bit of the sort of
it's getting a bit
self-importance,
a little bit pretentious with it.
Yeah, so I feel like if he caught me jerking off in a bush in a park,
like, you wouldn't catch me doing that. I was in a Scorsese movie.
Yeah, he'd be real annoying about it.
God, that's a good shout. That's a very good shout as well, I think.
For the record, the Hill theory has not come from this jerk-off hypothetical, but I feel like this was a good way to explain it.
It's a good way to, like, that's a good medium to get it out, like, or to prove that he's insufferable, is if he has a problem with you jerking off in the bushes.
In public, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think if you have any more, you can throw them out there. We can make this a recurring segment.
Yeah, each Tom Cruise.
The Tom Cruise jerk sesh. Wait, I know.
The Tom Cruise
it wasn't going to sound good anyway I said it, but that was one of the worst ways I could have.
That's definitely not a good way to do it. No, I think those are two. Yeah,
those are good picks.
We'll talk next episode, I guess, but those are the two picks for this week.
Yeah, but thank you, Shelf Enthusiast, for sending in this weird cursed image. Quite a funny.
God, why does he look genuinely so nonchalant?
He does. Yeah, he's just leaning up there. He's looking hella chill. Anyway, that was the pod for this week. No announcements and such or whatever because it's a pre-recorded thing. We do that at the end of the month. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a comment down below. What is your ranking of the Guy Ritchie movies, and are you excited for In the Gray?
God,
sponsored, not really.
Sponsor, please.
Please do sponsor. I would love the money.
I would love to be sponsored by the movie In the Gray.
In the Gray.
Do we think? Let me get your predicted rating of In the Gray.
I'm feeling a strong 3, maybe 3.5.
I'm going to say 3.5, going in hopeful.
Okay. Well, let us know your Guy Ritchie ranking down below. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and all that. And if you're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, leave a 5-star rating, a nice review. Tell your friends about the pod. You can find me on YouTube, BHL Hudson, my second channel, BHL2, my Instagram, BHL_Hudson, my Letterboxd, Real BHL Hudson, and you can email the pod at bhlhudsonvids@gmail.com.
Oh, you can also find the pod on Instagram and TikTok at The Poorly Planned Podcast. You can find me on YouTube at FDK Space Gaming, Instagram at Fidalgard, and on Letterboxd at FDK_TheWilms.
Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Seinfeld Genie.
I was trying to think like what was the thing in the episode you're gonna say, and then I immediately a mental flashbang of Seinfeld as the genie came to mind.